Well, good morning, gang. Today's the day. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. That's right. In like 25 minutes, I'm gonna walk down, hop on the flyaway bus. It's not too far from me, and that takes me literally right to the airport for $8. So today is the day. We are heading out. First stop is Iceland. No real vlogging outside the airport. My layover is only like an hour and a half, so we're gonna be in Iceland for just a little bit, and then we're gonna head out to Brussels. It's gonna be a great trip. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now! Well, that's it. I know it's a little bit dark, but got my jacket right there. Got my little suitcase right there with my clothes in it, and I got my backpack with all my camera gear and my Chromebook and all that nonsense, stuff that I need on a rig. All that stuff's in there. And then, of course, you know I can't go without these. All right, we're on our way. It's the last of the Hollywood stars for a while. All right, let the adventure begin. You ready, Lionhearts? All right, we made it. Now let's go check in. Well, it's pretty busy in here today. Alright, we made it through security and we are headed to my gate, which is right over there. And first things first, I need to buy a bottle of water for this flight because they don't give you anything on this flight. You have to buy everything on there. Look, they have an American store. Literally, everything is America. Heck yeah. I kid you not. I had to go up an escalator, then down a ramp, then around. I mean, it's been like a 20-minute process just from security checkpoint to get to my gate. Alright, since they don't give you anything on the flight, I stopped and bought my own stuff once I got through security. Now the funny thing about this is that I got this stuff, and it's a sleeping aid, and I said, hey, does this stuff actually work? To the lady ringing me up, and she goes, oh yeah, I tested it. I timed it. It works exactly in a half an hour, and I thought to myself, how did you time it? Well, I finally found it. There's my gate over there, and it looks like we're going to hop on a little bus or something. They take you over to the plane. The switchover has begun. Well, we're in the waiting game right here. Here we go. In kind of a rarity, I'm not in a window seat for once. Alright, 9 hours later and we're in Iceland again. Back to Reykjavik for a few hours. Well, hour and a half. So it's actually like 5 a.m. here in Iceland right now. Well, here's my gate, and there's nobody here yet. Been there, done that. I mean, been there and done that. I don't know what the heck all this is about, but I like it. I refused to buy anything on the plane, so now that I'm here, I basically paid $10 for a long sandwich, but it's actually really good. That's one good thing about being in Reykjavik for sure, is that they make all their food very pure and healthy here. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Long line now. All right, we're leaving Reykjavik once again, at least for the next 9 or 10 days. All right, well, we made it to Brussels, and it is 34 degrees here. Yep, I wanted Christmas, I guess I got it. The last, I don't know, couple of minutes as we descended, it was just all snow outside. That looks like the, like a Stop Hammer Time logo. Well, as you can see right there, it looks like it's gonna be another hour and a half to get to Bruges. You know what this airport's missing? A big rocket right in the middle. Well, I'll be. I wish I was a good piano player. It's mine. That sign says, did you know the praline was born 14 kilometers from here? Thanks to the old lioness, I love pralines now. All right, we got the train ticket. Now let's go hop on the train. It's gonna be an hour and a half. And the ticket to Bruges from here was like €21.50 in euros. That's where you scan your ticket to go to the train. There we go. There's the snow. All right, we made it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get to my hostel now with a phone that will not work with the map. It's a pretty cool statue though. Albert Keating. All right, well I haven't found my hostel yet, but we approached a couple of things that were high on my list. One of those things they only do every day at 2 p.m. and it's exactly 2 p.m. and it's actually right here, the Blood Church. I can't wait to show you this. Now when I told you the other day, like what was it, a week ago, that I did that vlog on Demon Night, it had a tie-in to Belgium. This is it. Inside here, they have a vial of Jesus Christ's blood that Derek brought back from like an early pilgrimage, brought it back to the Cardinal here, and every day at 2 p.m. they show it. They let you hold it, I believe, and I want to go see it right now. Wow, look at that place. That church. Look at all those spires on top. And the church that we're actually going to, the Blood Church, is right there. And this is it. This is the Blood Church. Now, it looks like they're doing it, because that's what I think that means, right? Now this is actually the Madonna and Child. It's painted wood from 1300. Okay, that was not the Blood Church. This is the Blood Church. There's two churches side by side. And that's what we're coming to see right there. Wow. And it's right up here at the altar. They don't allow any pictures or anything while you're actually seeing it, but I did get to see it. There it is, in that case. And that mural right there actually depicts Derek bringing back the blood from his pilgrimage. Wow, that was incredible. Sorry guys, I couldn't do any talking, and I wasn't even, they would let me film past a certain perimeter, but I couldn't film when I walked up and actually got close and got to see the vial. It was incredible. It was words can't describe it, honestly. I got a few postcards, so I'm going to be sending out some postcards from this. If you ever have a chance, go to the Blood Church. That is like #1 on my list. Like, that's what I would recommend. That's the only thing I've seen, but that was the #1 thing I wanted to see when I came here. All right, now we go find my hostel and drop off my bags. Yep, I took my bag in there with me. In fact, the guy that was kind of like watching people walking actually told me I could put it off to the side, and he watched it for me, so pretty nice people in Belgium already. All right, horse and carriage time. There's like 3 of them right there in a row. And what I can only imagine will become a Christmas tree. Well, we found one of the canals, and I swear by God, this time I am taking a boat trip while I'm here. Nothing's stopping me unless all the boats have sank. Well, this little shop has some cool stuff. There's some Tintin stuff right there, and then I noticed over here when I walked past they have a little Laurel and Hardy right there. Now check that out. Look at those statues of the men. They look like pirates sitting off to the side. Well, this is the hostel. Half hostel, half bar. Well, as soon as you leave my hostel door, this is our view outside. Not bad. I like looking at rooftops. Oh, that's great. I just noticed this in the bar section of the hostel. Very unique. All right, I'm all checked in. Let's go do some exploring. I went online and bought a ticket for something tomorrow, so we have a little bit of a surprise tomorrow. Not quite the surprise that I was planning, but the other surprise is going to be way too expensive, so I did one of the 2 I planned. So what I'm thinking is I want to go back to the main square that I passed through when we went to the Blood Church, and I want to see what all's down there, and then I want to grab something to eat, then hop on a boat ride. Oh, check this building out. Look at all the little, there's like faces on every single arch. I'll get a little closer. So I keep calling it the Holy Blood Church, but it's actually the technical name of it is the Basilica of the Holy Blood. Okay, these are the kind of buildings I love to take a look at because there's little details all over the place. It's actually a museum, you can tell right there. But I love those. God, it's great. And now we're going over another canal. There we go, we're getting close. Can you see that church in the distance? We're gonna be heading there. Oh wow, check out this statue. I don't really see any information on it too much. Actually, there's a little bit on the base plate, but look, they have kind of like masquerade masks. And then what little information there is about it is probably somewhere in all these people's names that have scraped their names in there. And look at all the ornate detail on the back of the wing right there. It's amazing. All right, we're back on the main square. Right over there in the corners where the Blood Church was. They have 2 Madonna and Child representations in this city. The one in there is from the 1300s, and it's painted wood. But then there's another one here at another church that was created by Michelangelo. And it's one of the only pieces of Michelangelo's work to ever leave Italy. And what I was able to read online, it said that they had actually, it has been taken out of Belgium and brought back twice since like the 16 or 1700s. And like I said, they've got the Christmas tree all lit up. So it's definitely a Christmas tree. Look at that. Now as it gets darker, I'm sure obviously it'll look a little bit better. We're gonna have to wander into these places. Looks like some doors are open. Earlier they weren't, but looks like they are now. Look at all the detail towards the top. All those gold statues and gold faces, and that's a lot of heavy ornamentation. Every single bit of it looks great. Look at that. And look at that. Stuff like that. You gotta love that. It's got that knocker. It doesn't work. defective. I actually switched lenses so I could show you just a little bit more. See all those faces? They're all different. Every single one of them is different as they go across. And then now, this church is actually a completely different style, but look at that. Not so much gold, but way more ornamentation, way more figures and statues. Amazing. See what we have over here. I haven't been over here yet. Ooh, wow. Wow. This is a different canal than we saw before. Now that's actually the back of the church that we were just looking at. I think I'm gonna go take my boat ride now. This ought to be fun. This will make up for all the other boat rides I didn't get to do in Sweden and Budapest.
For about 30 minutes. Just a little bit higher, you're gonna see the Pelican. Right over, a little bit higher, the Pelican. But now there are only rich people that live in there. The end of the canals on the right, that's Ghent. Ghent, that's 50 kilometers. We got 20 churches. That's the hotel from the movie In Bruges with Colin Farrell. But from that window, they jumped into the boat. Not in this boat, but they jumped in the boat. The old guild's house from the Tanner's house. And again on the right, that's one of the most important buildings from the city. You can buy there 1,700 different kinds of Belgian beers. All the beers are in bottles, 1,700.
All right, that was a great boat ride. I'm starting to lose some of the light now, but I'm gonna see what I can. Cool lion statue. There's that same tree again. We're back in the square. All right, we're gonna go over here. This is the way that I came into town, and I wanna go get something to eat. I saw a bunch of restaurants on the way. That is awesome. God, I love that stuff. Oh, wow, look at this candy they make here. Wow. Oh, what a beautiful city center right now. Isn't that great? I may have to hit this Salvador Dali exhibit. I didn't even know they were having one. I love Dali. Not today, another day. Let's go take a look. They have these little bears that the kids can either use to not fall down or sit on. So you can see some people that are not good ice skaters are using it like a walker. It's not too bad. Oh, beautiful. Look at all that Christmas. I think I found somewhere around here that I'm gonna eat. I gotta be surrounded by this. There's some more of the Christmas market. It's gotten so cold out here, about 6 times in a row I've pushed the button and my thumb is so numb that it's not registering to actually push in the button to start the recordings. I'm thinking this place is gonna be my place because it says local menu. Alright, I picked one. Alright, I got a smoked salmon sandwich, a coffee, and a water. How exciting. All right, I'm done eating. Pretty much most of the town and all the shops have closed up. And I need to go edit videos and get ready for my big day tomorrow. So I want to thank Fiona Fairgrieve for her donation to my channel. Everyone else, have a great night. From Bruges, Belgium, goodbye.